Hi, this is Ash from Tizen Experts. I've had some requests from people with regards to how to flash the Tizen based Samsung Z1. Now this might be because you've had a problem with your phone and it's completely screwed up. You need to put flash the operating system back on it or whatever. Now one thing to keep in mind, this sort of stuff is for people that know what they're doing, are technical competent, and then the other thing, you've got to understand the risks that you could brick your phone. What that means is your phone might never work again, and if you're not quite sure what you're doing, don't do this. Even if you're sure, there might be a risk that your phone is bricked. So here we're going to go through the settings of what you need to do. Now I'm going to be using a Windows laptop. I don't particularly like Windows, but the Odin application only runs on Windows. Some people have actually done this using a virtual machine or using VMware. For myself, I've never got it to work properly like that. So this is a standard Windows machine. So initially you need to put your phone into download mode, which means switch it off. Then you need to select the volume down button, the home button and the power button together, and then the phone will boot up into download mode. Then if you'd like to plug your phone into your computer, so via a micro USB cable, and then start Odin. I found this is the best way to get it to connect initially. So then make sure your settings that you've got in Odin are exactly the same as you can see on the screen now. Then select AP and select MD5 file. Now initially when you download the firmware files, it might be a zipped file, so you need to uncompress that and you'll see a .md5 file. Select that and then you need to wait very patiently. So now Odin needs to do an integrity check of that particular file, and because these are very big files, it takes ages. So wait. After it's finished, click start, and then this is where it starts flashing the phone, and you need to do some waiting. Then once it's actually finished flashing the phone, it'll say reset. Now at this point, leave your phone connected, and what the phone will do, it'll reboot, and then you'll see on the screen that it changes to pass, and still you've got to wait a bit longer. Please keep in mind that this flashing the actual phone does take a lot longer than you can see here. I've actually speeded it up and cut up the video slightly, so we don't have to wait for ages. But overall flashing at the moment, I think it took about 8 minutes to do everything. But obviously I didn't want you to wait all that time. So here you can see the phone, it's going back in, it's booting its first ever boot. Now this usually takes a reasonable amount of time, and then as it goes through you'll see it, Odin will eventually tell you that it's passed, and then it'll take a bit longer for it to fully finish. So if the sequence of events on your phone are a bit different than what is showing you here, it's just because I've speeded everything up and chopped it around slightly. And then it does take forever to kind of load up, but once you've got a newer version of Tizen on there, it shouldn't take as long. So I'm going to list all our social media links down below, and if you want to get in contact with us, you can find us on Twitter, Tizen Experts. If you've got any questions, let me know. But overall, only do this if you know what you're doing. If you don't do it. Simple as. This is Ash, Tizen Experts.